let you know that it's way from over. And we really need each other. And, you know, I don't know how to put it into words, but have a good day, Aloha. Trying to figure out what I was going to say. Basically, you know, when I got involved in the Oahu idea, it was because people on the island of Molokai were getting inundated with chemical companies. And this chemical company is called Monsanto. And they're so huge and so powerful that I guess these chemical companies have bigger budgets than the United States. So all these big boys, they talk story on the top level. And I was thinking, well, you know, Molokai is like 7,000 people, and we're not going to be able to influence the government in any way, shape, or form with these guys. So if I stayed on Molokai to fight, we'd be fighting with our aunties and uncles and all relatives that we hired, because Monsanto became the largest employer on the island of Molokai. So we just finished a battle called La'au Point. We're going to take 5 miles of our coastline that feeds the island of Molokai. 1/3 of all of our food comes from subsistence activities. We have 2 economies on Molokai. One is cash, and the other one is subsistence. So we protected our subsistence economy. And the last battle we had was over these people from the Orient, Taiwan or someplace. I'm not quite sure where they were from. But when they sent over their employees, a lot of them got missing fingers and stuff like that. So that's the kind of businessmen these guys were. They're very, very ruthless people. So they came to, I said, okay, we're going to stop Monsanto. We need to come to Oahu, because that's where all the action was happening. The state was making laws and rules that affected all us guys on the outside island. So what I began to realize was that on Oahu, when we tried to figure out how to get people together, there was a natural flow. And the natural flow came from the first people was 1,000 friends. The scale was like this. Corporations and the government were in total control over all of our private, not private, but our public lands and our public resources. And then the government and these corporations saw lots of money to be made. So on the island of Molokai, we realized that if we don't have 2 economies, we're going to be stuck. That this island is pretty much stuck. Without oil, and without the barges for food, you guys are pretty much stuck. So Molokai was not, so we can see what we're trying to save on the island of Molokai. If you can understand Aloha Aina, then you can understand the sovereignty movement. This is not a movement because people want to have power. This is a movement because people have seen their resources and their islands killed and dismantled and disappeared. So it's important for the Hawaiian sovereignty movement to join forces with the environmentalists and with the union workers and with everybody else who feels that the resources need to be passed on to the next generation and the next generation. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to live here in Hawaii. It was simple for us to understand because of 2 reasons for me anyway. One was the island of Molokai, and the other one was the island of Kahului. That one was the easiest to understand. That was blatant, typical military, whatever, just kill the bloody thing as long as we get someplace to practice. So that one, we got the whole state to open their eyes, and people actually came together and saved an entire island. Because it was so easy to see the fires, the goats, the red dirt in the ocean. It was easy. If Come here to Oahu, the same thing is happening to Oahu, but it's harder to see and understand. It's a slow, cancerous death. It's not a quick one. So we can see that. We can see that future. We can we take your nose out of what you're doing every day and look into the future. You can see it. It's becoming so obvious to everybody. And you can see it because more and more people are getting more and more angry and getting more and more together. And all these things that the government forms in order to get what they want using all of our public stuff. On Kauai, Kekaha, thousands and thousands of acres of lands that the ADC gave to Syngenta in order for them to farm the land. And they were actually formed to bring in small farmers to the land. Instead, the lands went to all these big time farmers. So we had all these problems out there. So I wanted to come and try to let everybody know that all of the outside islands and all of the different organizations somehow just stick together and take out issues that's going to bring us together. So all the conservation groups and all the people who are Aloha Aina.